President Donald Trump back in battleground Michigan, stumping for votes.
He started in Walker in Kent County on the west side of the state, then made his way to Macomb Community College in Warren.
Tonight's topic centered around the auto industry with many auto workers in attendance.
7 News Detroit's Ruta Olsenida has more on their concerns and the questions they want answers to.
Former President Donald Trump really used Friday night as a call out to auto workers and UAW members. He knows just how important the auto industry is to this area, and it's something that families here relate to on a personal level.
All of my family work for GM. My whole community has worked for the car industry and has come from those families, and they're great families. You know, they had a great life. They just want to have that kind of life again.
You'll be hard-pressed to not find someone with some sort of auto industry connection in Metro Detroit, as was the case at Macomb Community College in Warren Friday, when former President Donald Trump made a stop specifically to discuss the auto manufacturing in the area and take questions from local residents at a town hall moderated by U.S. Senator from Tennessee, Marsha Blackburn.
Like many auto workers, I am deeply concerned about the future of our industry, with many jobs being outsourced as we speak.
We can't let them take our businesses, and we're not going to let them take our businesses. And you can control that so easily through good policy.
Vito Zarelli from St. Clair Shores has worked at the Sterling Heights assembly plant for over 2 decades now. He and many others in attendance tell me they have 2 main concerns with the auto industry: jobs moving out of state and auto companies prioritizing electric vehicles.
The electric vehicles, I don't think they should be shoved down our throat. We can't afford the gas-powered vehicles now, let alone the electric.
Donald Trump addressing some of those concerns Friday evening.
Not everybody should have an electric car. It might be 7 or 8% of the market. And then you also want hybrids, and you want to have pure gasoline-driven powered cars. We're going to have everything.
But not everyone is on board. UAW President Shawn Fain speaking to media Friday morning, saying hundreds of auto workers lost their jobs during Trump's presidency.
You know, Donald Trump failed to do a damn thing to help the auto industry when he was president.
But other Metro Detroiters like Vito say Shawn Fain does not represent all auto workers' beliefs.
I disagree. I know he supported Biden and he supported Harris.
And with the auto industry such a critical part of Metro Detroit, these voters say they will take what they heard tonight and what they'll continue to hear throughout the weeks and make their voices heard this November. In Warren, I'm Ruta Olsenida, 7 News Detroit.
U.S. Senator Gary Peters weighing in on Trump's campaign promises tonight. He's blasting the GOP presidential candidate for what he calls pretending to be a friend of auto workers in our state.
He does not care about workers. He's never lifted a finger for workers. In fact, in his business dealings over the years, he usually always refuses to pay them. He doesn't pay them their fair wages. That has been the way he has operated his business, and that's what he does as the president.
And Democratic vice presidential candidate Tim Walz will be visiting the Big House. The Minnesota governor will be in Ann Arbor tomorrow morning for a campaign event.
Walz will then head to Michigan Stadium to cheer on the Golden Gophers as they face off against the Wolverines at noon. Walz is set to debate GOP vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance on Tuesday night.